It's Marco Dominic Gonzalez. It is July 8th, 2014, 07:13 a.m. My computer blanked out. I'm running the SETI program, and in my opinion, government intrusion uses that to blink out my screen sometimes. That's my opinion on that. But sometimes it never does that, so this is video 2. And again, this is in relation to yesterday's videos of supernature, divine intervention, and the bird, basically. This one's dealing with the bird and what it represents and that kind of thing. Because I wanted a confirmation on it, and I didn't know if I was going to sit outside. So again, I left off of my last video is when I was in the bathroom, I looked out the window, and everything is just so still, man. And when I walk out, at first to see if I'm going to, the wind swirled around my head, my feet, moving the tree, so I said, okay, I will sit down. So when I set up my computer and everything, I'm walking outside about 06:14 a.m., around that time, with my coffee. And it is still, nothing's moving. I'm like, oh no, man. You know, it just rained. The water still is like the ground's wet. But what I do is I place my coffee and I face the sun, face Orion, face the universe, and I start to pray, and I start to pray out loud a little bit, y'all. And I'm playing, I pray in my mind all the time since I was 4 years old. And immediately I can see the trees start to move, and I start to feel the breeze. So I say, Lord, I will sit. Now, what I noticed when I first walked outside, before I got my coffee to see if I was going to stay outside, the whole sky is, I call them painter's clouds. It's like if you take a white paint and a painting brush, and you just dab it on a canvas. When the artist do that, I'm like, well, those are all the clouds in the whole sky, except for the center. The center of, when I call that my window, that's my normal window where I sit. It's in a V, and it's clear blue, nothing's in the center. So I remember looking at that, and where I looked at yesterday in that area where I had all the pictograms and this type of thing, that was clear blue also, is covered in clouds. So there's only one area in the center. But I said I would sit. When I place my cup and I sit down after I pray, where I looked at yesterday is the only place in the entire sky that is clear blue, almost in a very small inverted triangle. Everything else is covered in cloud. Now what I noticed is the paint, I call them painter's clouds, are moving as I'm facing, I guess that's the west. It's moving to the right. So those clouds are starting to move, and then there's this beautiful blue clear just canvas, like yesterday. That's exactly what happened yesterday. One spot where I'm looking, they moved, it's like the clouds moved, man. And it's beautiful blue, bright and clear. The same today. And that V, I guess, is that little block now, because that's gone. There's clouds covered in that area. And what happened immediately, the bird started to form. Very long bird with an open mouth, with a wing. Very full bird, as if eaten. And it is a buzzard. Very full buzzard, very long, with a foot, open mouth, very distinct, with the head of a mountain. And it just stayed there. Ironically, these clouds are moving to the right, and this cloud is just still, does not move. Again, folks, you have to understand that is supernatural. You have to have so many wind directions moving in order to keep a picture stationary and move clouds, man. Just like yesterday when there was a symbol, and the symbol is actually on this from my mustache. I trimmed it today. That symbol was stationary. The apparition of the being started to move up.